on, guys? Crazy day today for me with running. Today is Winter Series race number 4 held at the country club. It is a poker run, so it's a 5-mile run. Every mile or so you get a card. The person with the best hand wins. I think last year I had a pair of queens. Far from winning, but it's fun. It breaks up the run a little bit. But today's run, I'm going to start off with a 2-mile warm-up, 5-mile race, and then doing the course 2 more times to get my 17-mile run. I'm supposed to have a good chunk of it at goal marathon pace as well. So I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to play that into the whole thing, especially the 5 of it being a 5-mile race pace. Maybe I'll do the other 5 goal marathon pace. I don't know. I haven't really thought about it too much. 5 definitely a 5-mile race, and then start off the next 5 with maybe an easy 2 to get the legs calmed down a bit. Then do 3 at goal marathon pace. That sounds like a good idea. But another keynote to today's race is Becky McGraw. She and I have been going at it for a little bit the past few races. I'm still undefeated going against her, but I think my time is coming to an end. I really think Becky has me at more of a longer distance, 5 miles to maybe half marathon. I think she can definitely kick my butt. So we'll see what happens today. I'm not gonna roll over and take things lightly and just let her beat me. That's not gonna happen. Previous race we both had the idea of just kind of following each other and wait until the end to kick, but I ended up pulling away after the first mile. So we have that going on. Strategy wise for today, I think I'm gonna do something similar. Hang with her for maybe 3 miles if I can. If she pushes the pace too fast in the first 2 miles, I'll back off and reel her in towards the end. But I love this race because the finish, you have a solid mile almost of rolling and then a nice uphill finish. I credit myself to being a strong hill runner, so this plays into my favor, and I am stoked for it. But I will let you know how the race goes after I finish that up, check back in, probably layer back up, so I'm gonna strip down for the race, but put clothes back on for the remainder of my running. But I'll check back in, let you know how everything went. Alright, so things went very, very well. I was able to run a solid 5-mile race. I averaged 6:32 pace and did a 32:44 on my watch. I don't remember what the official time was, but 2nd mile and 5th mile were definitely the 2 hardest. Lots of wind today. Very rolling, hilly course, but I was able to stay in the top 10. Really worked hard because I had 2 guys in front of me, Mario and Alex, and just being close to them motivated me to run a little bit faster and try a little bit more. And then also there was another runner, and her and I, we worked the first 3 miles very, very well. Just had the same cadence and similarity in our running style, so it was nice to be in sync with someone else and really push the middle miles. And then the last 2 never really happens. Someone came up from behind, and we worked the last 2 miles pretty hard. I planned my kick wrong. I thought I was a little bit closer to the finish line than I was. The whole last mile was basically uphill, and I saw a flag, and I thought that was a flag for the clubhouse. So I started cranking it past the guy, maintained for about 20 seconds, rounded a corner and realized it wasn't the finish line. But everything went really well, and super stoked that I was able to compete the way that I did. Also 10 miles after that, we did 5, did the course backwards. So that 5 went very well. Alex and I ran together along with Dwayne, and it was enjoyable. It seemed a lot more cold because we started sweating from the race, and then slowing down our pace and not keeping our heart rate quite as high. After that 5, we went back in, fueled up with some peanut butter and some snacks, got some more water, and then did another 5. We went out 2.5, turned back around. We went the easier way, what we thought. It was really hard to tell because the 5 miles was a square, and wind was just swirling and hitting us from every direction. So it was rough, but it was an enjoyable run. I think we averaged 8:30, 8:40, somewhere around there for the last 10. So total 17 miles today, which is the most miles I've ran since Yeti, which also signed up for Yeti just yesterday. I was able to get in, took 37 minutes to go through about 4 pages to load, but yeah, decided to do the 100-mile race again and see how training goes this year. I'll train a lot better. Try to get the sub 24 belt buckle. This one is awesome looking. But that's enough for today. Tomorrow definitely be a rest day. Back at it on Monday. I really got to start running 5-6 days a week. Get closer towards upper 30s, lower 40s for our mileage. I think next weekend is a rest weekend, because I think we have 19 and then maybe even a 20 miler coming up soon. Still on the fence about marathon coming up 3rd week of March, but we'll see. We'll play it by ear. We already have the hotel paid for. I know my wife is definitely gonna run it. Maybe I'll do the 8K, the half, or the full, or just be support. Haven't really got to support Sarah too much on her running endeavors, so that's what we'll do. We'll figure it out, play it by ear. But until next time, see ya.